Hi guys. Whoa. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a hot minute. But I mean, I guess that's the purpose of this video, for me to basically explain to you guys. You guys at least deserve an explanation as to where I've been. I mean, I feel like it's been more than a month. I think it's been more than a month since I posted a video. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing my makeup as well while doing this life update. Bingy gape. By the way, I've already just started my eyebrows anyways, but um where was I? Yeah guys, it's definitely been really rough. It's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, with this whole coronavirus issue. And okay, so it's definitely been tough, and I'm not even talking about me, like even other people that I know that have dealt with a lot of issues out here, with people passing away from their family due to this virus. So it's I'm a type of person who has like a lot of anxiety, and my anxiety affects a lot of things. It affects a lot of things that I do, including my academics, because I have so much anxiety and I think a lot about the situation with this whole virus and how bad it could get. I'm the type of person who always thinks of the worst. So, you guys, I'm so sorry. I had to go off camera and just do these eyebrows because I cannot focus while doing my eyebrows. Like, I couldn't focus on my eyebrows and I can't talk at the same time. So, please forgive me. Yeah, so I just really concealed the bottoms. So, yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so since I'm a person who has so much anxiety and I think about this whole issue so much, it ends up affecting the things that I do. And obviously I have to commit to YouTube and I have to commit to my academics as well, and I know that I can do it both. I know that I can. But then sometimes, when I'm a person who, like, I'd read on Twitter some stuff about this virus, and even on the news, and I'd see it and how so many people are passing away from it and how it affects so many people, and just people's stories about it, and it would really get to me. So because of that, even though I'd planned that, okay, I'm doing my YouTube video today, but I would feel that my I'm not my soul is not actually there in, like, the whole scene of doing my YouTube video. I'm not really there. My mind is somewhere else, and it's hard for me to focus and talk about things like insecurity, since that's what my videos are sometimes based on. And I would create so much content and be amped up about it, but when it's time for me to go in front of the camera and actually talk, I'd realize that my mind is not here. I'm thinking about this whole thing that's happening, and it would just be so hard for me to do a video knowing very well that I'm not giving off my 100%, and you guys deserve 100% of content. And I can't just play around and just be like, I'll just do whatever. And it's not about that. You can't even actually give 100%. You have to give off 150% when you're doing videos like this. So I'm a person who, I don't like to hit below the belt. I actually want to give off the best content, and I know that I can. So I just felt like maybe I just need to kind of focus on me and being okay mentally again and emotionally before I can actually talk to my subscribers. You know, I just feel like that was just the best thing for me to do. So basically, with that in mind, you know, there was actually, I think it was last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? No, it was 2 weeks ago, I think. And you know, I felt like I was ready, and I talked to myself, and I told myself that no, I need to get back on track. I can't keep on letting my thoughts get in the way of me doing what I want to do, you know. So, and then, you know, things happen that are like so close to home, and I'm back to square one, you know. And that's the things, like that's the thing, like you actually don't think that this thing would affect, you know, your family, or it would, you know, get so it would actually happen so close to home, and it hits you so off guard, because you just feel like, no, you know what, we're taking the right precautions, and we're doing everything we can to keep our family safe and to basically keep healthy. But no, it doesn't really choose. It can happen to anyone. So I went back to square one again with getting a lot of anxiety, and again more time went on, and I wasn't focusing on my YouTube again. And that morning, I remember that morning so well, that I was like so excited to do a video, because I had typed out my content on my laptop, and I was so ready, you know, I was so ready to start my video. But then at the same time, the words just they weren't coming, because I was just feeling so down, you know. So again, I procrastinated the video, and I didn't do it. And but then as well, like this whole virus thing has definitely, let me not say virus, let me actually say lockdown. You know, like the lockdown has actually allowed me to do a lot of self introspection, and you know, basically it's been a therapy. I do a lot of therapy sessions during this lockdown, and I think about a lot of things in my life. And I also realized that as much as I have a lot of anxiety about this whole coronavirus thing, there's some things that I've noticed that I feel like affect me, and it's things that I think, like growing up, a lot of things I just sweep underneath the rug, and it's like I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to confront those type of feelings that I have, because I just want to be a positive person all the time, and I always just want to be happy. And you know, but now I've realized that it's actually starting to affect me, because I can't keep on like sweeping everything underneath the rug that I feel like is going to cause a lot of conflict in families, or yeah. So everything that I always, as much as I also do have anxiety about a lot of things, but I don't address those things, because I'm just trying to have a happy life, and I'm just trying to make everybody happy, and I'm just trying to make sure that there is no conflict. So I tend to ignore my feelings a lot. Like if I feel really strongly about something, I feel like something is bothering me, but I will just either not, like, not that I won't care, but I won't care to sort it out, because I just don't want negativity, and I don't want there to be conflict. You know, I really hate conflict, and I try to avoid it as much as possible. But now it's at the cost of me, because it's very easy to put on a brave face, but then there's only so much that someone, you know, there's only so much that let me not say someone, there's only so much that I can actually like sweep underneath the rug. There's only so much that I can actually like ignore about my feelings. There are going to be times where I just need to address the way that I'm feeling, and you know, like now I feel like it's starting to take a toll on me, and there's no one else to blame besides myself, because I could have avoided this way that I'm feeling if I had addressed it at that moment in time. Because now it's like I'm thinking, oh, it's been like 5 years and you're still upset about the same thing, you know? Let me just move on. But it's so hard for me to move on because I realize that it actually really affects me and how I am. It really does affect me. It affects the way I make decisions, and I'm not someone who likes to cry in front of people. I don't like to show emotion in front of a lot of people. So if I feel like I need to cry, I will hold it in until I'm alone, you know. And it has definitely been a very emotional year. And what I've noticed is, I remember I was watching Trevor Noah's um IGTV, where he was basically talking about this whole year and how everything just happens as a domino effect, you know. So when bad things start to happen around us and in our environment, it's like more bad things start happening, you know. It's like it just never stops. So I was also like, okay, there's this whole pandemic, and then I'm also dealing with myself emotionally, knowing very well that I have anxiety beyond measures. It's definitely, yeah, I don't even know what to actually say or call it, but it really has been such an emotional roller coaster for me. It really has. And everyone knows me to just be this brave person and who just knows how to deal with things. But I appear that way because it's so easy for me to just be like, okay, just appreciate what you have and don't cause any conflict. And that's another thing that I realize, is that I've adapted this thing growing up, that I need to appreciate what I have right in front of me, because many people don't have it. So don't focus on the bad, just focus on the good. And I think that's where it all stems from, you know, to just sweep everything underneath the rug. That I just want to appreciate what I have, because you never know when it's just gonna go away. You know, you never know when you with someone the next day and the next day you're not. That's what I've also realized with this whole pandemic. So sometimes we confuse being grateful for something and being happy, you know, about it, because you can be totally grateful for the life that you have, but that will never ever, that doesn't mean that you can be happy, you know. Being grateful for something doesn't make you happy. You can be grateful for, you know, in the future, for being successful and having a big house and having nice cars, but at the end, those type of things are not the things that truly make you happy. You know, those type of things that I'm saying. So being grateful that you have a plate of food every single night and you have a bed to sleep in, sorry. It doesn't really, those are the things that don't really make you as happy as you want to be, you know. So that's one thing that I it was really huge for me to kind of realize, that there's a huge difference and a fine line between being grateful for the life that you have and being happy that in it, you know. So yeah. So with me being busy, keeping busy, it distracts me away from, you know, all those things, because when you're busy, like, you are focused on what you're busy on. When I'm not busy, all I can think of is those things that, you know, like, I feel like really hurt me. And yeah, but as I said, that I was really working on myself. I actually took some time off social media as well, because I feel like social media can really, it really, guys, it's really underrated as to what social media really does to us humans, because it makes us honestly, like, when we see other people's lives and we want those lives, I remember like one thing that I've noticed is that I'm starting to rush my success, and I'm not blaming it on anybody else. I blame it on me because I spend a lot of time on social media, on Twitter and on Instagram, YouTube, and stuff like that. And all I'm thinking to myself is, oh, I just want to live in this house, and I'm taking videos of these gorgeous houses that are like my dream houses and these beautiful cars. And I'm seeing this girl, and she's 22, and she really is driving like this beautiful car, living in her beautiful house or in her beautiful apartment. And I'm like, sis, you're 20. What are you doing with your life? I don't know if I'm the only person who feels that way, but literally, like, that's why I didn't want to turn 20 so much, because I'm just feeling like I'm just getting older. And what are you doing with your life? And we kind of forget that you're studying. You are studying, and that's such a huge thing. You're working on your life, basically, and we all on different parts. We are all on different parts. Someone will reach success at a younger age than you, and you need to accept that, because God's plan. Like, literally, it's God's plan. God knows what he's doing. When he put you on this earth, he knows exactly what part you're in, and you can't, like, excuse me, guys, sorry, eyebrows again. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I had to conceal the top of my eyebrows, so the story with my eyebrows, like, I really just had to focus on them. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, social media, sometimes we honestly just need to take a break from it, because we shouldn't spend more time on social media looking at other people's successes and lives, because we end up focusing on how to on how to get where they are, and we forget about our own grass and watering our own grass, when that is like the most important thing. So I took some time off from social media. Even, yeah, just forget about my phone, forget about social media, and address these issues that I had first within me and how I'm going to tackle them. And then after that, I can maybe talk about it with someone else. And then I will be good emotionally. So I did that. But now I am much better emotionally. But as I did say, I'm still getting there. I plan things so much. It's literally crazy. Like, I told myself that by 24, you have to have a place to stay. And I was doing my calculations, and I'm thinking to myself, you're still gonna be studying at 24. You do know that. So will you be working? I don't think so. So what money are you going to be having to buy yourself a whole apartment? Like, I need to be realistic and stop being delusional. I'm such a delusional person at times. And I told myself that at 25, sis, you need to you need to at least be looking at marriage. And I'm like, bro, take small step. I don't want to bite more off than I can chew. I can maybe look for the next year, or would see what's going to happen in the next year. But I can't say in the next 5 years time I need to, because that's just going to hurt me, because I'm taking big steps. I'm only going to trip and fall face down, and that's the last thing that I want to happen, honestly. Like, it's literally is like the last thing. So Okay guys, so I am done for this video. I'm done my face as well. I just put on lipstick and mascara. I'm not going to put lashes on. Tired of those. But yeah, so that was my life dates and why I've been missing in action. But I hope you guys really accept my apology for being gone for so long. And if you really do accept my apology and you're ready to see more of me, please press that subscribe button if you haven't, and please turn on your bell notifications so that you can know whenever I post a new video. And also please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time.